Hey guys, I just received 3 screenshots that I want to share with you. I'm shocked by this. I don't know if you guys will be shocked also or not, but I am. It appears that when Christopher Watts' wife's grandmother was dying, that instead of just hopping on a plane and going to see her grandmother, that there was a fundraiser started on her behalf. It looks like the fundraiser was actually held after she already hopped on the plane, but I'm not sure. It was started supposedly by her friend. Please consider giving even $10. Now let's take a look at the date, September 3rd, 2014. Christopher Watts was working full-time. His wife was claiming that she was working full-time, and they had one child. 2 working parents, both claiming to work full-time, and they were at that time raising one child. And they didn't have the money to buy a plane ticket? Here it is on Christopher Watts' wife's Facebook page, September 3rd, 2014. Her friend says that she is hacking her Facebook account. Right. If you can help in any way, it would be greatly appreciated. They found cancer in her grandmother's lung 3 weeks ago and has spread throughout her whole body in just the last few weeks. She had to make an emergency flight to New Jersey as her grandma is dying. Thank you in advance for everyone's help and support. So she has already made the flight, because it says here she had to make an emergency flight. So she has already flown there, and evidently she wants somebody else to pay for the flight that she has already taken to see her own grandmother. Now, as you may be aware, this fundraiser has changed to helping her and her family cover their costs to get to New Jersey. So I don't know what that means, because it sounds like she was already there. You know, a few of us on the discussion board yesterday were having a discussion about how offensive some of the behaviors are that we see looking at this case. The person who started that discussion was a nurse, an RN, an actual RN, not just one who claimed to be, or one who claimed to be taking classes to become an RN. And she said how offensive it is to her, as somebody who has worked hard to get through her training and her education to become an RN, to have been told early on the lies that Christopher Watts' wife was a nurse. And then other people also have said that they actually do have lupus, and they actually do have fibromyalgia, and they actually do have celiac, and maybe they're gluten intolerant, or any of the other long list of ailments. Oh, I'm sorry, health challenges. that Christopher Watts' wife claimed to have. And they spoke about how offensive it is for them to be able to so easily recognize the possibility that she didn't have any of those illnesses, and yet she was making claims about being such a trooper. I think there are a lot of moms and grandmas who have been offended also by some of the details of this case, who are actually stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home grandmas taking care of their grandbabies, who were definitely offended by Christopher Watts' wife's remark that she does more than 90% of the women out there. Well, she claimed to be a stay-at-home mom, and both of the children were in daycare 5 days a week. So I think here we have another one to add to the list. Her grandmother is dying. She hops on a plane, and then she evidently expects somebody else to pay for her flight.